So for my prototyping, I have a working stub API set up. Uh, Next week I will have the rest of my prototype put together, I would say, where I'll actually have the API connected to a database, and then I'll be able to query things from the database through the API. But, like, here's my design for the API. It has all the different stuff, like different posts things for logging in, registering a new user, uh, a login specific to a publisher, uh, refresh tokens, forgot password, and logout stuff, and then uh, some different get requests that are able to um, make basically just make queries of what scopes are there, what data types are there, what games are there, what is the information about this game specifically, and then stuff like get stat sets and all sorts of stuff like that. Uh, this is the terminal where I have it running right now. The way I get it set up is I just have to, inside the remote machine I have it running on, I have to move into the right file, right directory, and then activate the virtual environment, and then use this command. And that opens it up on the port 8000 from the N000 for the is what opens up to the public network. That's what I'm just trying to find. And then it just does all that kind of stuff. I think these are bots that are just trying to get stuff out of an API that they found running, but they're not working because there's nothing at those locations. So I'm not sure. Yeah. So, like, for example, here's that scopes path, and then it sends back this JSON with two different scopes, ID 1 for player and ID 2 for the table. Um, there's also games, and that this is just the only game that's currently put into it, but it'll eventually have lots more, and this one's just a placeholder. Um, and then there's the ability to just look at the specific game with the idea that you give it, or you can look at stat sets that are attached to games. It's like this one is a stat set that is just named default set, and it has one stat attached to it, and that's the player one stat. It's a boolean. That's what this data type ID refers to, is that it's a boolean and then one for players in the scope ID. So, yeah, that's my prototype.